And here we are for Solar Band Saturdays with Lee Hoffman and all the great bands that he brings out, including these guys right here. And we're right here on the water, Emeryville, Berkeley area. So I'll go down the line. Introduce yourself.
My name's Robbie Bonstone.
That's the vocalist.
Scooby Bonstone, guitars.
And we got to say Motorhead.
Motorhead in the house.
Dude, Lemmy, the baddest rock and roll outlaw that ever lived right there. And you?
Marky Bonstone, drums and vocals.
Right on, man. So where does it all begin? You guys based in the Bay Area?
Yeah,
and when did it start?
Well, me and Marky and Joe are all from Alameda, and so that's kind of how it started. But it was years later. Mark and I were in bands back in the 80s, and Joe was in punk bands back in the 80s, separate from what we were doing. And then, like, I don't know, 5 years, 6 years ago, Mark turned me on the whole DIY punk scene. And, and like, he took me to Italy, met some friends in Italy, some punk band friends, and I was inspired to write songs, so I started writing some punk songs. Little did we know that our friend Joe, was writing some songs too, and so he sent me songs, and so I'm like, we gotta put this together, so I put it all together, and that was how the Bonstones was born.
Cool, so we like to take it back for the history of the Bay Area. I moved here in '91, so what were these other bands that you could throw out that maybe some people from the Bay Area back in the day would remember?
Joey was in the Winona Riders, and that was back in the day, the 90s, I guess, whatever. Mark and I were in a couple of hair bands back in the day that don't even exist anymore. They weren't really never really go anywhere. But yeah, what else?
Alameda County, man.
Yeah, but we had some of those hair bands. Well, we started with the metal scene with Overdrive. Rob was in Ruffians.
I remember the Ruffians. Yeah. Craig. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My good friend Craig Bearhorse, who plays the solo on "I Almost Saw the Ramones" on our album. And then Rob and I got in a band together called Now with some friends and another band called Holiday. But then years went by. Rob was doing metal bands. I went off back to school.
Cool.
But years later we got back together, and like I said, I started really getting into the pop punk scene. And when I turned Rob onto it, he got hooked. He loved it, started writing songs. He and I wrote songs together, and next thing we know, Joe says, "Oh, hey, I got these punk songs, Rob. Do you think you can help me?" And Rob goes, "Well, as a matter of fact, I'm doing something with Mark." He said, "We'll get together." And then the fucking pandemic hit. So everyone hunkered down and wrote songs. Next thing you know, we got an album of the songs, which we recorded in 2021, and then put the band out in 2022. We released the album in 2022. Started gigging, and here we are in 2025, going strong in the Bay Area. We've already toured elsewhere in the country. We toured Italy last year. We played Fest last year. And now we have a new album out called Best Coast. And we're just getting ready to support that. So hitting the road, planning some tours, Bay Area gigs. We'd love to get back to Europe.
Cool, man. It's a great thing. I've been in a band since 2010, and I haven't left the Bay Area because I just can't find the right team. But man, I live vicariously through you guys that cross not only state lines but out of the country. That's amazing. So is there really a great punk rock scene in Italy? You guys bring this up. Yeah? Yeah?
That's what Mark turned me on to. And we went back there last year and did a little tour and played with some of those bands. And it's still thriving because it's a thriving scene over there. And there's some other scenes all over the world too that we want to tap into.
Nice.
That was the first one we did. So.
We're fortunate enough to make some good friends with the Italian bands. Our dear friends, the Riccobellis, are awesome. You got legendary bands like the Mangies, the Stinking Polecats.
Nice. Check for all these bands on YouTube and online for
check
sure.
Out, folks.
Yeah.
Slurmies.
Support local bands and bands around the world too that do underground music. So where can the people hear the albums? Give us Facebook, Instagram, YouTube link.
We're on all the things. On
Okay,
Facebook,
just Google what you see right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's
Google
the
that.
fourth member, or did he come later?
He's right here.
All right.
Actually, there's 5 of us.
All right.
One of us is in Monterey doing
cool.
So.
Introduce yourself, Joe.
Yeah.
Joey.
Hey, so, you know, if Green Day sees this or Blink-182 or Rancid, take these guys on tour, man. This is what it's all about, is putting the bands on the map that are in the local underground scene, man. You know? Yeah. Anything more to add, you guys, to, you know, to the people out there?
You guys know.
Any upcoming things coming up? Any shows you want to promote?
We have some shows. We have a show couple shows next month. One is the 7th of November at what is it?
Fuck cancer.
Yeah, the Fuck Cancer. It's a Fuck Cancer sort of tour of Sacramento.
Citrus Heights.
Cool.
November 14th, we're playing Big Easy with Los Cosmos.
Right on.
Petaluma.
Right on. So what do you guys think about what Lee Hoffman does here for the people, man?
Fantastic.
This Solar Van Saturdays.
Joe was telling me that this is about the most punk rock thing that's happening.
Fucking A, man.
The most East Bay traditional thing left.
Yeah. Yeah, this is good for all of us. And to get the word out to the people. It couldn't be a better spot to do it right here on the Bay.
Hell yeah.
And we want to thank you guys for your time and for being on Entertainment Getaway TV. Always trying to get the word out there for local bands and everybody to promote our art, man. We all need each other to stick together in our scene, brothers. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Love it.